say that a great sorceress lives in these woods.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm not in it for ages now.
You made us watch all that stuff with the hobbits. None of us were in that bit.
I was in that bit.
Keep your tongue behind your teeth, Samwise. No one cares what you think.
I'm barely in it at all, my friend here. But it's interesting to see what you lot get up to when I'm not around.
Don't you want to see how the Fellowship fared without you? You can compare and contrast our approach with your own leadership style.
Ah, 3 red shells in third. What?
Never mind. You bring great evil here, Ring Bearer.
So what's Galadriel's deal exactly? She knows absolutely everything that's going on. She's all powerful. She can talk to anyone she likes in their head. She's aligned against Sauron.
One of the most powerful elves that ever lived.
She's also not really getting involved, doesn't want to help that much, actively messes with our heads and makes us feel unwelcome and spooked out, and hence that maybe she wants to rule the world instead.
She's sort of a law unto herself.
But we like her.
Oh, yeah. She's a hero.
Seems a bit of a dick to me. She offers no biscuits or nothing.
I have the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a fox.
How is that even possible? They're directly in front of you.
I was looking to the side. You can see that I was looking to the side.
Look at the angle of the arrows. They stood literally right there. Do you not see them in your peripheral vision?
They were being very sneaky. Legolas, tell him.
He's literally the least observant person in the entire world. He'll spend half an hour trying to get me to help him find his glasses. And then they'll be on his head.
Well, exactly. How am I supposed to see them up there? That's why I asked for your help.
The dwarf breathed so loud we could have shot him in the dark.
Aragorn, don't see you stepping in telling him that wasn't so courteous.
You're a bit of a mouth breather.
I didn't have my inhaler. And you know what this dwarf says to that? Ish kakui. I dorog nul.
That was not so courteous.
What did you say?
He told him he'd spit on his grave and then make him a fragrant shakshuka.
Partially correct.
You bring great evil with
Is he
you.
talking about the ring, or what Frodo's been getting up to off camera?
You can go no further.
Oh, mate, I guess we'll see you at the Emyn Wheel. It's just, this way is way easier for us.
Caras Galathon, the heart of Elvendom on earth. Realm of the
Just looked like a bunch of trees to me.
That's what an elven city is. Wonder where she bought her ring light.
It's a lovely soft light there.
I want one for my vlogs.
How are the vlogs going?
Charlie said by this point in the series we should be bringing in enough numbers to see some ad revenue out of them. But I haven't seen a penny yet.
Have you been embezzling Gandalf's ad money, Charlie?
Oh, YouTube algorithms can be pretty tricksy, so it could take a while before you cross the threshold and start to see tangible gains.
Okay, I trust you.
The enemy knows you have entered here.
Oh, which one of you blabbed?
Tell me, where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him.
All I'll say is, if he was planning on speaking as slowly as that, I dodged a bullet not being there.
Every time there's a dinner party at Lothlorien, there's a big row in the cart on the way over about who's going to end up sitting next to Celeborn. You're basically signing away your entire evening.
I mean, it's
You say you went to a pop concert recently. Tell me more about that. What was the capacity of the venue? And was the merchandise reasonably priced?
Is this what you really think of me?
oh, sure. That's a butt dial. Nobody cares. How everyone's just friends with you, Celeborn, to get close to Galadriel.
Most distressing news.
He was taken by both shadow and flame. A Balrog of Morgoth.
Doesn't she already know that?
Why would she know that, Samwise? Come on, keep up.
Well, she talked to Mr. Frodo in his head about how she knew he had the ring and she knew what he was up to. So can she see everything that's going on, or can't she?
I can only assume that her telepathic powers can't penetrate as far underground as Moria. And Moria has notoriously bad signal.
Hello? Pete's Pilgrims. Hello, yes. I'd like to order 9 margaritas and a bottle of... Repeat the order. 9 margarita pizzas. Calm, can you... Again? I want to order some food. Calm. Do you deliver to Moria? Delivery? Extra. Yeah, that's fine. Right, look, there's an angry squid just outside the doors, but don't worry about him. He doesn't bite. The password is melon, so you can just leave them in the foyer. Target.
Loosely into the net of Moria.
Before Frodo signed it off, I was just spitballing. Ridiculous.
Needless were none of the deeds of Gandalf in life.
Oh, yeah? What about the thousands of years smoking doobies in the Shire?
You do not yet know their true purpose.
To take the edge off.
To take the edge off, yes. Now you know.
And in all lands, love is now mingled with grief.
Nothing wrong with a bit of greasy love.
She said grief.
Oh, griefy love. No, yeah, that's not ideal.
Without Gandalf, hope is lost.
I was doing my best.
Wasn't so easy, was it, Aragorn?
So many personalities to manage.
Good training for being king, though. How is being king?
It's not what I thought it would be. My predecessor spent all the taxes on extravagant funerals instead of infrastructure.
Tonight, you will sleep.
Welcome, Frodo of the Shire.
A good multitasker. I was trying to hold one monologue together while also doing 8 other monologues inside 8 different people's heads. I'd probably stumbled over my words and shouted, "Fuck!" at some point.
That's all she said in my head.
Really?
We elves understand one another. So she used my head to put all her slip-ups and gaffes in, so she could be word perfect in all of your heads. She knew I wouldn't judge.
What does she say in your head, Boromir? Seemed to cause quite a reaction.
She just read out an exact transcript of my browsing history.
Quite the reality check, that.
I was trying to look for a flashlight. And where I'm from, BBC stands for British Broadcasting Corporation.
Yet hope remains, while the company is true.
Sam? Pfft. Good on you, I guess.
Don't mention his fireworks. The finest rockets ever seen. They burst in stars of blue and green, where after thunder, silver showers came falling like a rain of flowers. Oh, that doesn't do them justice by a long road.
Wow.
300 lives of men I've walked this earth, and that's all any of you could come up with. Elrond, how long have you known me? Oh, you weren't there.
I thought we'd just do one big group funeral at the end, once we knew everyone who would die.
Oh, how very efficient of you, Aragorn.
We dig a big pit. He'll make a day of it.
These borders are well protected.
I will find no rest here.
Oh, you eat too late. You should get a blue light filter.
Think he means his inner demons.
My father is a noble man. His rule is failing.
What are you looking for, Gandalf?
Well, just looking up the definition of noble. See if it includes burning your child alive at the stake.
You're sort of implied in the wider applications of the word.
It's not coming up. And are you sure you didn't mean your father is a knob of a man?
Have you ever been called home by the clear ringing of silver trumpets?
Bet you say that to all the maidens.
I do actually. It's my signature chat-up line.
And the Tower Guard shall take up the call. The Lords of Gondor have returned.
What are you trying to pitch to me
I really wanted to get you in on the ground level. 200 grand for a 40% stake in the company. The Lords of Gondor. A team. A partnership.
What would we have done? What would the business do?
Oh, we just sort Gondor out like. We sort out the plumbing. Get some great good books in the libraries. Maybe build a new leisure centre.
Your dad would have had a controlling stake though, right?
Yeah, but he's a noble man. As long as the business was working well, he'd have been on board.
It's a hard pass from me. I've seen Succession. I'm not getting sucked into that shitstorm.
She wants to be careful wandering around barefoot like that. You'd hate to tread on a pine cone.
Don't live in a wood then.
She wants to go around barefoot. She should lay down some sweet tiling, like I did in Rivendell.
He followed her. Yes. Yuck.
He was probably just curious.
Oh, well, that's all right then. I'm sorry, Your Honour. I was curious about what went on in the ladies' changing rooms. I thought maybe they'd have a magic mirror in there that would tell me my fortune. But now I see it from their perspective, so I can see I was being a creepy little pervert.
Will you look into the mirror?
I don't understand why she calls it a mirror.
Well, it functions like a mirror, doesn't it?
What? It shows you your reflection.
Well, no, not your reflection.
I mean, if you bought a mirror off Amazon and it turned up and it was just a jug of water and when you looked at it you saw your own death, but you get a refund.
Well, she can't say, will you look into my jug, can she? That doesn't sound very magical.
I wouldn't mind a look at Galadriel's jugs.
Get out! Get out!
Seriously?
Yep, go on, get out. You can come back next week. I will not have misogyny like that in my watching party.
I mean, you have created a bit of a boys' club here, Gandalf. Maybe you should invite some more women.
Oh, we all only know 3.
Not Eowyn.
Things that were, things that are, and some things that have not yet come to pass.
What's everyone's obsession with making things sound fancier than they need to be? That's just past, present, future. Just say past, present, future.
Bagum, welcome to Boromir's house. Look into me jug.
It will show you the past, the present, and, wait for it, future.
Read a book, Boromir.
This is classism. I am a noble man.
Like watching Fox News.
Typical selfish aristocrat. Suddenly now the Shire might end up in trouble, he cares. Never mind what happens to Gondor. Only what's in your own backyard. It's our blood being spilt.
He will try to take the ring. You know of whom I speak.
Good old Frodo. Always loved that kid.
Who's she talking about? Who's trying to take the ring?
No.
Right. What are you looking at each other for? Did someone try to take the ring from Frodo, didn't they? Was it Pippin? I bet it was Pippin. Probably chucked him down a well for good measure.
If you ask it of me, I will give you the One Ring.
Don't tempt her, Frodo.
Frodo, who else did you freely offer the ring to?
Am I the only one he didn't offer it to?
You wanted it too much.
In place of a Dark Lord, you would have a queen!
There she goes again, thinking it's a musical. I mean, what did I tell you?
Oh, that old party trick again.
Yeah, She did that a lot.
Whenever anyone at the party had done something interesting lately and started pulling focus by talking about it too much.
Oh, I'm sorry, were you talking about your recent holiday in Porto? Well, tough luck, because Galadriel's turned green and is blowing wind around the place and shrieking in my ear.
How does it change into that breastplate so quickly? And where does that come from? It's a heck of a quick change.
All shall love me and despair!
But we like her.
Yes, we like her. She's one of the goodings.
To bear a ring of power is to be alone.
And she'd know. She's one of the bearers of the 3 great rings.
Yeah, but she's got a husband.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Though you speak so slowly, it must feel like you are alone.
This task was appointed to you, and if you do not find a way, no one will.
And who appointed the task?
It was kind of both of us.
He volunteered willingly.
Yeah, but we incepted it with that big council charade.
Yeah, I feel guilty every day.
Even the smallest person can change the course of the future.
That is incredibly condescending.
Yeah, I don't think he was thinking he couldn't change the course of the future.
Even the fattest, smelliest, ugliest person isn't a completely worthless worm.